You do an intro. This is all getting cut.
Welcome to Meanwhile at Haymarket.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I was going to call this one Ron Swanson versus Cats, but he's not here.
Dave is
So-
elected to.
No.
Dave's
fuck that.
poorly bad. We can just call this one Clos.
Claus.
Welcome to
What-
Claus.
Oh yeah, because Dave's not involved in Clos. I mean, he's
No.
inherited it. But
No,
Clos
yeah.
was our
God.
thing.
He knows of it, but is not
Yeah.
involved in it.
Clos was our recruitment
Nick
catchphrase.
looks like the Russian mafia in a suit.
Okay. There's a picture somewhere, undoubtedly it will be attached to this video.
I can attach it now. I know how to.
Yeah, she has the technology, she can rebuild it. So yeah. It is New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
2015.
2015.
Super
The end is
2016.
night.
The future is here.
As opposed to New Year's Eve, 1642.
16.
The future awaits!
Why is it that every New
Welcome
Year's...
to the world.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
Why is it that every New Year's Eve they all start talking about Y2K again? Do you remember Y2K? Do you remember the...
Yeah, no, I saw shit like
It's
that.
like, it's
on
2016
Tumblr,
tomorrow, delayed reaction. It's like, it's 16 years late, which means it's going to be 16 times worse.
Oh my god, can you imagine though? Can you imagine?
It's genuinely like I don't know, the death of Diana. Like it will never go away. Every time New Year's rolls around, they'll just go, oh, do you remember
How awful
how
was
awful
it?
it was? Y2K? Do you remember the panic of Y2K? Do you remember what it was like?
Big
I
time
don't
story by
remember,
your
like-
grandmother standing around a flaming barrel while she reloads shotgun shells to go out and find the last can of tuna.
Canned goods, kids. Canned
Canned
goods.
goods.
And
Canned
toilet
goods on the
paper.
way of the future. The only thing the AI don't want.
That's not true. Our hot dogs.
This would be the perfect place to hold up in an apocalypse.
This is my.
This is
my
the
place.
backup plan.
Yeah,
If I can make it this far, depending on where I am, if I can make it to here, then this is my go-to place.
Yeah.
If not, then there are lots of other places that we own that would have similar stock.
Yeah, it's like it's not necessarily about this particular building because I don't think this particular building would hold up much, but
No.
Forever.
it's
No.
the familiarity and also I know exactly what this building
yeah.
contains
Look,
at
in
any
a
particular time.
non-apocalyptic situation, they say that familiarity breeds contempt. I'm going to say with this building, familiarity eventually leads to your death.
Yeah.
I'd say to the best place to hold up during the apocalypse, IKEA. Because if you can't find your way out, how the fuck are the zombies going to find you?
IKEA is designed that way. It's
Yeah.
specifically designed so you can't
apocalypse.
find.
Yeah. And there's no.
Designed for the apocalypse. IKEA is designed for apocalypse.
The sweets
I
know what
remember
they do.
it's got the double dot over the O, so technically
IKEA.
it's pronounced apocalypse.
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 There we go, that's the title. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse now with matching cabinets.
It's their new range at IKEA.
Degradation.
And they take away all
IKEA
the
would actually be
windows.
really good because they have loads of food and stuff and
How long could you live off horse meatballs?
ages. Yeah,
Ration
but
them
they've
out.
got like they sell.
Ball a day. Ball a day keeps the zombies away.
No, they've got loads of shit going on at IKEA. They got that ice sausage shit.
Scoop soup potatoes.
Oh, that's funny. Right.
So anyway, today we have myself, Nikolai. We also have
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deanna.
Hi, I'm
and-
Deanna.
and-
Nice to meet you.
And
again.
Katie, who is how many hours into?
Too many.
It's like
Several hours.
I'm 6 hours into a
I
13
just
and a half hour
arrived. I am
shift.
Fresh as a spring daisy. It's been pressed and put
Left for 25 years.
It's been submerged in acrylic and then made into a little cube that gets sold in the gift shop. It's fine.
Aww.
Forever young.
No one's
Frozen
buying.
carbonite.
No one's buying my little flowers from a gift
No.
shop. That's not a thing. They're walking past, going, "Who buys this crap?" Like,
Same as no one has ever referred to you as a little flower.
Don't you?
Got the tangle of deadly brambles that surrounded
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty's
yeah,
castle.
yeah.
You're like,
no,
You're like a little thistle.
Oh, you are.
Isn't she?
Thistle.
Little thistle.
Oh, look, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
What the national symbol of Scotland.
Yeah, I was going to say, other than it being Scottish, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
But to be fair, the Scots have done pretty well. I mean, their national flower is a thistle. The
And
national
the
animal is a
unicorn.
Unicorn.
Which I still maintain should be called a unicorn.
No,
Why?
It's a one horn! A unicorn!
Why is it called a corn then? Why is there
But
one?
why
horn?
is it a corn and not a horn? It's
Because
a
it's
unicorn!
A horn that looks like an ice cream cone.
That's bullshit.
Corn hose.
Well,
Stop
I'm
doing
gonna-
that motion. That's weird. That's less unicorn and more dickhead.
I think
No, I'm trying to take
You
it
look up
into
the
a point.
right. Katie apparently, I think, is now going to look up the etymology of the word
why
unicorn.
is...
Why is... The first one is, why don't mini chocolate orange segments make a whole orange? And then the best one is, the third one is,
Outrage.
why you always lying? That's perfect.
No, basically,
That's perfect, okay.
I had this today. I
Why
had
are
this.
people still asking, why is the sky blue? That's a really easy answer.
Why,
are people-
Nick?
Why? Because the scattering of photons in the upper atmosphere, the blue is the only part of the spectrum that we can perceive.
Alright, smart.
And that's why when the sun sets,
Do you know when
we
I
get
learned
the
that?
red and the
Do you know when I learned that? In a late 90s episode of the dimension hopping show Sliders. They ended up in a universe where
Kind of like...
AI had replaced humans and they had made the sky purple. And they were like,
Aww.
why did you change it? It's like, all we had to do was the bandwidth of the photons in the atmosphere so that we could see purple instead of always seeing blue.
Alright.
Boom! Science.
Knowledge
Science,
bomb.
bro.
I dropped the
No,
mic
that
before
is
we make
what the first one...
This has to stop. Think of the truth. Oh.
Basically, I was trying to make a full orange out of these mini segments of chocolate orange. And I tried it for a half hour and it didn't work. And then I texted Anna going, oh, just by the way, it doesn't work with that picture. And then I decided that this has to stop.
I was outraged.
And we need to think
Well,
of the
technically-
children.
Technically,
Absolutely.
wouldn't mini chocolate orange segments make a satsuma?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that would have helped anyway. Why is it
Lemon
called a unicorn? Somebody else has been
Right.
Googling.
Why is it called a unicorn? According to Etymology,
Cornus for
unicorn.
Latin.
Unicorn.
Okay.
But instead of unicorn! Yes, I'm
Come
not
on,
alone.
Come on, Katie, tell us why. Break it down.
This
Read
is
it
all
out. Read it out.
gibberish. It's Greek and shit.
It's all Greek.
Alright.
Still Greek to me, mate.
In short, unicorn is it's fucking Latin.
Well, of course, yeah. For
Cornus. For the word horn.
Cornish.
Whereas
Corn-
horn is
for
Germanic in origin.
It's Germanic in origin. That makes sense.
That's good.
Corn, yeah, it was.
English is
Yeah.
a hybrid of
It
the
just means
Germanics and the
horn.
Latins.
But I think unicorn sounds better, but obviously back in the olden days.
No, I like the Welsh. Ungorn. That's cool. I'm going to use that.
Unborn.
You have to ask permission before you can.
From the Welsh.
From the Welsh.
From the
From
Welsh.
From
And
Das Welsh.
as
From
only
the
I
capital
can only
Welsh.
represent half of the Welsh at the moment. He's away.
Yeah.
We'll have to get back to you.
Fine.
Those are the great Welsh.
Screw you
Shut
guys.
up.
What is it in Irish? I'll use that then. I don't
I
need
don't know.
definition. I'll Google it. Fucking what?
Fucking Irish.
I probably wouldn't even be able to
I
pronounce
don't know.
it.
I don't actually know. I've never heard of this website, so
Hold that a second.
why? Where are you going? I can't find one. Irish. I can't find
That
Irish.
noise is the dawn.
Stop
I
double
can't find.
micing
There
it.
isn't any. Nay.
I would.
What would Jill say?
Double mic
Jill.
it.
Yeah, she probably would.
She would.
To be fair, it's impressive that
Ooh,
they could fit.
Jesus
It just shows
Christ.
them.
I don't know what just happened. Right. Anyway, do you want to hit us up with a topic that you
So
want
do
to
we
make?
have a topic? Do we have
Well,
one?
I've got one, which is,
Yeah.
I thought we should discuss New
I
Year's
thought
Eve.
we should discuss New Year's Eve. I thought we were still being outraged about chocolate orange.
I'm always outraged by that.
But we
But
can move on to New Year's Eve. I just
Move
feel
on to New
like
Year's Eve. Do we
well,
have,
my
do we have
topic,
any? Is there any specificity in our talking of New Year's Eve?
well, just thoughts, feelings,
Thoughts,
always.
Feelings, impressions,
should we have
smells.
a roundup of 2015? The year in film, 2015.
I've seen nothing but I saw a GIF that perfectly summed up 2015. I didn't even realise it. It was a guy going down a slide that every couple of feet turned into another bump, and it was as he went down. It was January, February, March.
Yeah, no, I've
April,
seen it.
And by about June, he just flies
It
off. I
just
was like,
falls off basically.
what the fuck
Yeah.
happened to this year? And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, what the fuck happened to this year?
I don't know. I don't really know what I've
I
done.
don't really. Yeah, what have we done with this year? It feels like it was
I
just
mean,
January.
we've accomplished a lot, but not anything that would...
It's the time has disappeared in an unending parade of darkness. No,
Well, I can't remember how this year started, basically.
I know how it started for me.
I mean, I was here.
I was here. You
were.
weren't.
I wasn't here. No.
I was still supervisor.
True.
And then...
What the
I
hell
can't
happened this
really
year?
remember. I can't remember the first half of the year. I can remember everything. Not everything. No. I can only really remember after I moved, which was April. So the first few months were a bit of a haze. After that,
I tried to repress the first few months of this year, but it's okay. I'm okay now.
we got you out of there.
We got you.
Yeah, it's
we
true.
got you.
We got you. Everything's fine now. Oh my god, look at that guy's hair. Incredible.
Wow.
God, he's like if Christopher Robin grew up.
He's a bit like a
Are
stand.
those his kids?
He looks like a stand-in for Chihuahua.
He's just left. Well, he's like, just wait here. Oh, no.
Is this the husband or is this a different couple?
I think these are different. I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy's on his own.
Yeah.
Or on some
I don't know,
sort.
he looked like he was about to take that child.
I was just going to say, or on some sort of list.
I thought he was about to take this "Sorry, we're closed" sign. No, you're not. Ha! You'll never be closed again.
Right. Anyway, we can talk about New Year's Eve, or we can talk about Deanna's exciting.
2016. Does Deanna have
No.
exciting?
Do I have exciting what?
Well, your topic that you were excited.
Oh, it's only Batman v Superman and Captain America.
Right. So, right. To frame.
Hey.
To frame what's going to come next, shall we say that rather than talking about New Year's Eve, we shall talk about what we're excited for next year.
Which will lead into
Yes.
what?
We're
Okay,
barely,
that's
we're
pretty good.
barely kind of. I mean, we're what, like 8 hours away ish from the next year. So I mean, it's all going to be
9 hours.
It's all going to be a disappointment. So like 2016, yay! Oh, it's just the same.
I'm not overly excited about anything in particular, other than just I don't know.
Continuing to be alive.
Yeah, well, that's what
I don't have it. Yeah.
I've got some stuff lined up, but I don't want to spoil it.
Ah,
I want it to be a surprise. That I'm looking forward to secretly.
good.
Secrets and lies.
More cats.
More cats.
Cats.
All the cats.
All the cats.
I just love all the cats.
Have you? I saw a thing. I was on Tumblr the other day. Not that kind of Tumblr.
What?
And no, because Deanna knows, and I'm like, I was on Tumblr. I say, I was like, no, not that Tumblr.
What does that mean?
Because Tumblr is a
Under
dark
Tumblr.
land of awfulness.
Wait,
There is a
that
game.
not Tumblr?
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's the website we're talking about. But the thing is, if you're on it for long enough,
I've only been on
It
it
gets
from...
very dark and very weird and very funny all at the same time.
yeah.
It's like finding an orgy in a house of clowns.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
bizarre.
I don't actually
But
get it. I only downloaded it because I thought one of you two would explain it to me.
It's
Okay,
I'm not sure if I should leave you.
So
to
I
it.
would say as an introduction to Tumblr, Tumblr is. Do you remember how MySpace was for musicians in the end? Like towards the very end, MySpace
I
was
got
all
rid
about
of it after
music.
a few weeks, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So Tumblr was the first place you could go to when TV fandoms started becoming a thing. Like,
Okay.
it was the first place that...
It started as
TV,
microblogging,
yeah.
and then
Yeah, that's what I
started.
thought it was.
Yeah, it really
Right.
started. It was the first place that fandom really found. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I love this. I'm going to post fan art
Yeah.
or
Or-
videos or pictures that I've drawn.
Yes,
or,
This is why
Yes,
everyone
and shit.
continues to
Gifs.
say that the king of Tumblr, or the underlying regulators of Tumblr, are the fandoms of Super Wholock,
yes,
which is Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock Holmes.
they rule.
They
really
actually
do.
Yeah,
they
they hit that.
control Tumblr.
Super
Super
Wholock.
Wholock control Tumblr, and there are other fandoms.
Say that
on there.
again. So,
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who,
And
Sherlock.
I watched none of those.
Aha!
Should I maybe avoid?
No. You'll be
See, the thing is that those three fandoms are so passionate and so vocal and so amazing but batshit crazy
Uh-huh.
that Tumblr has just become their kingdom, shall we say. And this is where all other little fandoms go to blossom.
Yeah.
So now you have lots of other fandoms coming to the
Super
forefront.
Wholock sit on a 3.
I thought, how do you guys just know this?
Super Wholock
Like,
sit
where
on a
did you-
3. They sit on a 3 cushion throne, and every other fandom kneels down around them on a very
Yeah.
small little cushion
Yeah.
around them and kind of tries to blossom in their light.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars fandom,
It is.
Marvel
I think
fandom,
you could make
DC
a really
fandom.
But those three things, I mean, I'd say aside from Doctor Who, like, relatively new.
Yeah, but so is Tumblr. Don't forget, we're only looking like 4 or 5 years ago.
They don't seem to be...
Their fans are cult fans. Like, they dedicate their
What
life
about,
to
like,
it.
Star
Yeah,
Trek
because
and
they're not
Star
the biggest
Wars?
shows out there, but they do have the most passionate fans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, Star Trek has an unending fan base all over the world, but
But they're
it
too busy
existed
fighting Star Wars.
before Tumblr.
Yeah.
And so it has a presence on Tumblr.
Yeah.
And it's the
okay.
new generation of crazy, passionate fans,
Okay.
which, you know, I like to consider myself amongst. Although I wouldn't say that I'm one of, like, I love Supernatural and I love Super Who Lock on Tumblr. I think it's hilarious. They come out with the funniest stuff.
Do you like
Just
Doctor Who and
bizarre.
the...
I love classic Doctor Who. I'm not a huge fan of the current Doctor Who. And I
Oh.
do love
the
Sherlock.
show
I'm all
or...
Tennant. Like, I love the
Tennant,
Tennant
like
run.
Tennant was amazing.
love
And
the
also
Tennant
you
one.
know, you know my
Eccleston was
thoughts of
alright.
David
You know,
Tennant.
like David
Didn't
Tennant.
like Matt Smith.
Didn't like Matt Smith, he was too young, the whole thing was a bit too childish, and Capaldi, I think, had the potential to be an amazing Doctor Who, but they have written him into the ground. I mean, it's so poor.
Apparently, his next one is his last one. He said.
No way.
He said this next
He said
season
he'd
could
been
be my
doing it
last.
for like
So
a
I'm
day.
not surprised, because the material is just, it's not the way it was. Like,
I think Doctor Who's had its day.
Doctor Who will never have had its day, because
No,
there's always
I-
a
It's
but
been
the
for so
writer
long.
needs
Yeah,
to
it is.
change.
Besides
I
which,
think
when the whole thing with the Day of the Doctor, they found a way to write themselves out of the corner that they had flown the TARDIS into. So they found a way to get out of it. But by doing it is such a typical example of classic sci-fi. When in doubt, destroy the universe, and when,
And start
when it
again.
comes back, everything will be
Well,
fine.
that's what they did with the last X-Men.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But I
it's-
quite like
it's-
that.
I thought it was...
No, but it opens them up to do anything, and obviously X-Men is, like, the comics is just vast.
It also just gave them a
It's-
way
it-
out
you-
of keeping the previous two films in canon. They were just like, yeah, it happened. It happened.
It did happen, but did it happen?
No.
But I'm not impressed. I just watched the trailer for the other one. I'm not
For
impressed.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be...
But I'm huge. I love the films, the X-Men films. I
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
I even like the fucking first Wolverine. Like I
Oh.
yeah. I love it.
Oh no!
I'm a sucker for an origin story, and I don't know why. You know.
Oh, poor Gavin Hood. I feel sorry for Gavin Hood most of all. Just the director. He went from doing like small, gritty, independent films in South Africa, and I was like, "Hey, dude, here's some money and some stars. Do
Yeah.
your best." Oh, you fucked up. Okay, sorry.
You fucked up.
Oh, it's not a great like film,
No.
but it's
Which is why Hugh Jackman tried so hard to redeem himself with the Wolverine.
I have to say, my favourite X-Men film so far has been, I can't remember the name of it,
First Class.
First Class.
First Class is superb.
Because,
really?
and I tell you what,
Loves it.
I enjoyed the original trilogy, but I thought First Class was it was the first one to do something slightly more,
It's a bit
I don't know how to
of
describe
fresh
it.
air kind of.
It
You
was-
know
it
what I
was-
mean?
But it was slightly more like, it is, do you know, it's the debate I was talking about with Batman v Superman and Civil War, in that it's two people with, just like a complete different ideology at the bottom, who are really good mates, or like who've been in situations where they've become friends and they've developed that relationship, but they get to a point where their ideologies are so different
That
that
they have no choice.
They have no choice but to
Yeah.
fight against each other.
Oh,
And then you see
yeah.
that kind of played out, because the best parts for me of the original trilogy were always Ian McKellen and
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah,
Stewart. Always. And I wanted to see more of
Which
that,
is
and
why
that's why I
X-Men 2
love
was so
First
good.
Class.
X-Men 2.
X-Men
It's
2
my
was
favourite.
brilliant,
was
because it was just
perfect.
beautiful.
It
It
is.
was like
It's
heart-wrenching.
fantastic.
X-Men 2 was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. I completely agree with that.
Even if
I
very
loved it.
tongue-in-cheek had the moment where before they stormed the final the final base, and they had Storm stand with a hologram and had Storm do the weather. It was perfect.
I love
It was
Storm.
just so perfectly
I
done.
really like Storm.
I liked, the
think.
thing is that all the cast that you wanted to see were amazing when they were on screen, but they just spent too much time focusing on the young, irritating, whiny teenagers.
I like Iceman.
And the gay Iceman.
Gay eyes.
Gay eyes.
Oh, gay eyes. Oh, well, it happens.
I think it's beautiful. I want to see more of that.
Do you know what? I think the thing that really gets me about because I hated what Matthew Vaughn did with X-Men First Class. I liked that Bryan Singer came back, but that they came back with such an eye to resetting the continuity. I wish that he'd been there for First Class. When you find out that he turned down X-Men First Class to do Jack the Giant Slayer, and he turned down X-Men 3 to do Superman Returns.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, you don't make good decisions. You really don't.
You need to think about
Do a Peter Jackson. Stay with your babies. See them through. Do you know the part that gets me the most? Like, Fassbender is a great actor, and he does really well with his piece, and McAvoy does really well with what he's got as well. The part that gets me is Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because I love her as a person, but good God, she's boring on screen.
Yeah,
She's so boring.
And I don't
definitely
understand
the weak link.
They honestly went after her star power too much in that film, because it was like, his Mystique. It was like, I don't care. Anymore. She was never a major player. That's not. She's not supposed to be a major. Rebecca Romijn was fun.
Yeah,
because she's sort of there but not there.
She's a henchman. She's a henchman.
She's just.
She knew well enough to come in, be badass at what she did. But as is with the character doesn't want focus. The character doesn't want you to be all up in her business. Comes in, does her thing.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the character.
So to then go and investigate her as on screen as much as they did, it was too much.
It just did. What does it give you? Nothing.
And I think they wasted the other cast that they had. They wasted Peter Dinklage. They wasted.
Yeah, he's really good at it, man.
And to find out that Jennifer Lawrence has said that she will be blue for a little bit in X-Men Apocalypse. So basically they've just gone like, yeah, do you know what? We really didn't get to see her face enough in the next film. So
I know, we need to make sure that you know it's Jennifer Lawrence.
Blonde. We're going to have you just kind of like out of makeup for most of it. It's like, why? So you can expect in the next trailer or in the opening moments of the film to have a bullshit moment. It's like, oh no, her powers don't work. Guess she's gonna be blonde for this one.
Which is bullshit because it doesn't go along with anything that the character sort of introduced. With the fact that she was proud to be a mutant. And then they just slowly kind of just went, actually, we made a
perfect moment was X-Men 2, her and Nightcrawler standing after the Blackbird has crashed, and they're standing around the campfire, and Nightcrawler comes up to her and says, they told me that you can look like anyone. It's like you can change anything about yourself, even your voice. He goes, if you can make yourself look like anyone, why would you choose your race? It's like, because we shouldn't have to hide who we are.
Exactly. That was the entire point of X-Men and that fight.
They missed it completely. Because they went with star power over plot.
Yeah.
I tell you who I think was good in X-Men, the original thing, James Marsden. I thought he was actually really good.
He played that kind of all-American hero very well without becoming too annoying.
He's such a goofball, so the fact that he can have fun with it while still being like, I'm the reluctant leader. Yeah. And then you know that he's such a goober in real life. He's like,
I thought he was good.
Goober.
Something we can talk about film properly without Dave going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It feels like.
Should I do the Dave? I saw the trailer for that. And do you know I was gonna.
It gets better. So when you look at him doing it,
he does this. He goes. I was gonna watch it, and then
I watched Love Actually again.
Then I just thought, do you know what? I'm not gonna. Because I choose to embrace life. And to enjoy myself in other ways.
I didn't know you had a day.
Oh, I do a day.
I do a great day.
Dave is going to be so pissed with me.
Dave's the only one that hasn't even viewed people. He has not responded to the fact that they're now on YouTube. They're on YouTube, by the way.
I have seen it.
Meanwhile, at Haymarket YouTube channel. And the Twitter, which we're going to start.
Well, we'll stop.
By the time this is up, it'll be up.
Yeah. Too right.
So yeah. But then this X-Men Apocalypse, Batman v Superman, and Civil War all have that same underlying thing of when it comes down to it, we're not worried about the big bad anymore. We know we can take that down, but what we're worried about is actually where each of us stand on the side of the peace versus freedom debate, which is one of those things. You can't have absolute peace, you can't have absolute freedom at the same time. It's never going to work. Yeah. So it's like, what is fundamentally important to us? And I think that's really interesting that 3 of the biggest films of next year are that, and then if you toss on the other ones that are going to be as big.
Sorry. Sorry, Deanna said it's
I do apologise.
I'm sorry. You were saying.
Deanna's going to say a lot worse.
What is coming out?
Deadpool, which is a morally ambiguous
Which
character.
we are not getting now.
Oh, what?
Fuck off. Fuck that shit.
Well,
I mean, it's not on the fucking release anymore.
Fuck.
So I'm really sorry.
Alright, fuck
Bastards.
2016. It's been ruined.
No.
Oh wait, no, they've just put another one out. Let's see.
That could be
I'm
bullshit.
gonna call Sarah. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
I don't care because I'm going to see that film multiple times
Oh.
anyway. I am like after watching that other
No.
after watching that trailer that we did the other day, I'm even more excited now about Deadpool. And I've read some Deadpool recently, and it's kind of got me pumped up.
Oh, I love
It's
Deadpool.
gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
But
no,
it is
You look like a topographical map of Utah.
no, they've taken it off. But I mean, they're just
that guy was here before we got here.
So what do we? Yeah, because
No, finish
But
your
no,
tweet.
I mean we're down for nothing.
Oh.
So
yeah.
at the same time, that opens us up for everything.
No, I reckon we got a good show again.
Because I was
It's
talking
Fox,
to.
though, so
We should,
Yeah.
we should get
put in a
Fox.
call
We
to-
should get Fox. We've gotten all the Fox this year, every single fucking
And
one, even the
Universal.
shit ones.
God, I was talking to Rox the other day, and we were saying that there were 6 films to get us to kind of Christmas, because I think a lot of people are, having seen episode 7, are now counting down to Rogue One next year.
Oh, okay. What's
So-
it called? Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
I still
Okay.
haven't seen it. I feel
Did you
bad
not
in
go?
my soul. I feel bad in
Why
my soul.
did you go?
No, I did. I was
Yeah.
going to. I swear. But then
Ah.
I did other things.
It's about.
Well, Deadpool's coming out in February.
Then we have Batman v Superman in
March.
April.
April, and then Captain
Where is it?
America
I can't
at the
find
end
it.
of April, beginning of May.
I must have skipped right past it. April. Oh, is it April? So-
I thought
Civil
March
War
was-
is the 29th of April.
Batman v Superman.
Oh, no, I thought Civil War was pushed back to June.
Not according to this,
Major.
but
Okay.
Batman v Superman is the 25th of March.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
29th
in
of
case you're
April.
wondering, also the same week, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2.
Hey!
Oh, and
Um,
the Jungle Book. I actually want to see that
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I'm interested to see how they do it.
because the trailer looks very, very good.
And I like him as a
Scarlett
director.
Johansson's voice
Yeah.
is amazing.
He's pretty good,
Yeah.
you know.
X-Men Apocalypse
oh God, that
is
Huntsman.
19th of May. Warcraft
Oh, Warcraft.
is in June.
Warcraft.
June.
Which, if Warcraft doesn't do well, I think we're all on track to say if Warcraft doesn't do well, we will never see another video game
Universal
movie.
though, so
We will never see another
Yeah,
video
they said
game
that
movie.
after Doom.
that
Yeah,
Secret
I
Life
know.
of Pets. I want to see that.
Secret Life of
Yes.
Pets.
And the Disney one, the Zootropolis. I want to see that.
Independence Day.
That's not next year, is it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that is
Oh, this only
24th
goes.
of June.
This only goes up to
They
July.
don't even have enough faith in Independence Day 2 to put it out on July 4th weekend. So it's like, let's put it out right before, and then if it does well, it will kind of be July 4th weekend. The
There are a lot
DFG...
of films coming out next year.
We've got the next
Fast and Furious
one
Star Trek.
What?
You've never seen such a violent reaction to a play on a... What? I think I heard a neck snap.
I'm sorry, but it's
Hail
just
Caesar, I want to
upsetting.
see that.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Do you
Whiskey
reckon they will
Tango Box Shop?
actually? Do you reckon they will actually release London Has Fallen because
No.
that's going to be a dodgy.
Well, the trailer's already been pulled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, it got pulled.
Oh, do you know what I want to see? Gods of Egypt. That looks fabulously fucking stupid.
Oh, is that
It
going to be
looks-
like that
it's-
one that came out this time last year with Christian Bale in it?
Is
Oh,
it
what
Young?
was that?
Oh no, that was
Exodus.
Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Exodus,
That
Gods
was
and Kings.
that was like that was biblical. Like no, wasn't it? That was awful.
Yeah, see,
This one is going to
Exodus-
be like Immortals. Do you remember that?
Exodus, it was...
Okay.
Well, Exodus was supposed to be a faithful but kind of whitewashed
Moses.
retelling of Moses and Pharaoh. Moses and Ramses.
Played entirely by white people.
Yes,
Yeah,
except
I
the
know,
slaves who were
it's
brown. The
so
slaves and thieves were all brown. It's funny how that worked out.
Where did they get these
Gods
white
and
people?
Kings. No, not Gods and Kings. What was that? Gods of Egypt. Gods of Egypt
Yeah.
is like the Tarsim Singh film Immortals. It's like
Yeah.
gods descend from the heavens and wreak
And
hell
a bit
on mankind.
Clash of the Titans as well, a little
with
bit.
just nothing but white guys. It's like Gerard Butler and...
No,
Nikolai
God,
Coster
it's not
Waldau.
I thought it was Johan Grufford.
Me? No.
I love
I
him.
thought it was Mr. Fantastic. Oh, God, it just looks awful.
This one. Oh, it's Rufus Sewell. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, no, it just looks awful.
The trailer looks ridiculously
So
stupid.
this.
And it's the guy that did AI. So it's like, from the visionary director of AI. It's like, you mean the guy that has a budget for CG and didn't bother to look at the script?
Jeffrey Rush.
It's so white it hurts.
Oh my god! It literally look at that.
The only black guy that's in there is Chadwick Boseman.
Like that's just.
And Chadwick Boseman was like, "Yeah, I'll do it because I'm not filming anything for Marvel this week, so why not?"
It's actually hilarious.
So bad.
Oh well. I think.
Right,
I mean,
so
it's going to be an exciting year for film, but
let's
it's
say
probably
right.
gonna
So
be,
what are we most and least looking forward to next year?
what film wise or just generally?
No, we'll say film wise. We'll keep it relative because
I mean, obviously.
Oh my god, there's another Mortal Instruments movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they.
I thought it was or is that a TV series?
I thought
No,
they.
I thought
they'd done with that. I thought
Oh,
they'd given up.
They released that the other day.
Oh, the horror.
Oh no.
I'm really excited for Deadpool, and I'm extremely excited for something that I'm not going to talk about because then it'll just set
Too late.
off this.
Too late.
She's already smiling. Civil War.
Yes.
Captain America
But
Civil
you're
War.
not allowed to talk about it,
It's
Diana.
just-
I'm just going to take the next.
I think it's going to be rubbish.
It's gonna be one of the best things I've ever done.
I
Oh my
think
God.
if it's even a tenth as exciting as Cap 2, it'll be superb.
Oh, it was just amazing. I cannot wait for this film. The trailer dropped and I lost my shit.
She actually did lose it.
I
Make you
was
guys
so
do like a
excited.
reaction video.
Oh no, we recorded it.
Oh, even better.
Oh,
A
no,
reaction
when
podcast.
There is a podcast that I have
No, when they
reluctantly not-
release the second trailer, we should do a reaction video. We should
Alright,
be like, we're not
fine.
going to watch it, and then we'll do a reaction video.
I was like, oh, it's on the YouTubes.
Is that the
That's
YouTube?
your
And I was like, I haven't watched it yet. I'll wait. And then I put it on, and she was beside me, and I didn't think.
I hadn't had any contact with the outside world that day. I didn't realise that it had been released or was going to be released because it was released on Jimmy Kimmel the night before.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise that was happening because I'm not a Kimmel watcher. I'm a Colbert and a Jimmy Fallon. I'm a fan of those guys.
Oh, you were Jimmy Fallon.
I'm a fan of Jimmy
What about
Fallon.
Seth Meyers? What do you think?
I like Seth Meyers, but I find him a little bit too patronising sometimes.
Oh no, I really like Seth Meyers. I do like Jimmy Fallon. I think
Jimmy Fallon is nice. He's humble. Like,
Yeah, and it's just anyway.
He seems like he enjoys his job.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I had absolutely no idea that trailer dropped.
And I put it on, but
I was
I
like, I want to watch the Civil War trailer. I was like, what?
I didn't realise you were gonna freak out and shit.
And it was amazing.
She
I have been waiting for
jumped
this film
around
for
this
so
office.
long.
It was crazy. I was like, I was more shocked. I was shocked about the way you reacted to it. And so it's been banned. We're not playing it.
It's a combination of lots of things that I really want to see in film.
We have discussed it before the trailer even dropped, didn't we? Because that when the poster came out, and we were like, wait a fucking minute about
Where is everyone? Who's on whose team?
Black Widow and the Hawkeye thing, just still.
And I love that. I love that it's going to be the biggest superhero film. And I know that Iron Man is going to end up coming out of this as the bad guy. He is the bad guy, and he's going to end up pissing off a lot of people, and the fandom is going to split. You know, this is what this film is designed to do.
Split.
It is. It's
Go on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Go on Tumblr. The fandom is going to split.
This fandom is going to split.
But do you think there's going to be people who are that loyal to Iron Man,
Yes.
even if? From what we have speculated, something bad happens to
people. Let's put it this way: people on Tumblr are still pissed over what J.K. Rowling named Harry's kid.
Yeah.
People are still pissed at him calling
these
the kid
people-
Albus Severus Potter. There's people are still angry about that,
Yeah.
and people are still defending it as well.
Okay.
Because there are just so many schools of thought about it, and the fact that it's just oh, you're named after two of the bravest. Really, you're named after two of the bravest wizards.
So you're named after Captain Friendzone and the Child Neglector. Just the books have been out for years. The films were finished before. Yeah, the hype has started up again because of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. But people are still arguing on either side over what Harry's kid was named.
That's a bit weird. Maybe I'm just I'm a
That's
fan
Tumblr.
of stuff, but
That's Tumblr.
I'm gonna just maybe not go on that. I don't think I'll be able to handle
It's
it.
fascinating though, just to watch people find
I
arguments
suppose,
in anything.
But you like to
Someone
instigate.
put up and said is mayonnaise was it a gender or a sexual orientation?
Oh.
What?
Someone's like, is mayonnaise a sexual identity? And it was like, what are you talking about? It's like mayonnaise. Like, how dare you kink shame someone? They can be whatever they want to be. And it's like, dude,
What's
just ask
mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Is it
Is it
mayonnaise?
mayonnaise?
Is it an actual
Yeah.
sauce that you
I
get in
don't
a jar?
understand the question.
Is mayonnaise a sexual, like a valid sexual
It's like,
orientation?
oh, you like gay or straight? Oh, I'm mayonnaise. It's like you can't. It's like mayonnaise is the thing. How dare you tell me I'm not mayonnaise? You can't repress my sexual
That
identity.
doesn't make any sense because
That's-
mayonnaise is actually an emulsion, which. So, never mind.
Science. King
On
shame.
Tumblr, it's a sexual identity.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Now.
Fair
And what's
Now.
It,
Now.
What does it
I have
mean?
no idea.
But no one knows. That
I'm not googling that. Not on this computer.
It's
Google
just
it on your phone.
What is
I wanna-
mayonnaise?
It'll be whatever it'll be. It'll be blocked.
Deanna is going to look up what is
What
mayonnaise.
is mayonnaise?
Well, no, because you're just gonna get mayonnaise is made from eggs.
What's that mayonnaise tumbler?
Let's have a look. See.
Have you scratched that phone?
No, it's a refurb. It came like that.
Oh, really?
That's why it was only 60 quid.
Oh. Get ahead.
The last thing I searched on
My
Tumblr
phone
was
is
how-
beautiful. Look at my new case.
Oh,
Goes with my
that's very nice.
tattoo.
Oh, I like the texture of it as well. That's nice.
And I have
Good grip.
one of these to match.
Oh, what was that for
My
CDs? Or was
iPad.
it? Oh, for your iPad.
My
Oh.
iPad.
My phone is trying to autocorrect sexuality to ceiling.
Mayonnaise ceiling.
No, do not Google that. Whatever you do,
I mean, well.
do
that
not Google that. Well, while you do that, let's see what else I got on my lists. Oh, I thought we should talk about.
What did Deanna
That's
put
the
in there?
only result
So,
it gives
is
me.
mayonnaise a gender? No, Tumblr, mayonnaise is not a gender.
It's not a gender. It could be a term for.
But yeah, this is. You get kind of the worst examples of the social justice warriors, which people use the term social justice
Where
warrior
does
to
that
do.
come from? It's like sprung up. It's like
Because
this
you
offends
get-
me. This offends me. It's like when?
It's
Why?
You mostly, I mostly hear people use the term social justice warrior as a derogatory term when someone says, if someone posts something and someone then replies to it and says, that's really fucked up, you shouldn't be saying that. It's like, oh, you're just a fucking feminist and a social justice warrior. You're just out to look for things that are offensive. It's like, no, I was genuinely offended by that. You don't have to take it down, but I'm allowed to tell you. You can do what you want, but I am justified in how I feel, and you can't tell me that I feel any differently. But then they get labelled as
are using the term
feminazi,
as
social justice warrior.
Hi, Chris.
Chris has entered the room.
Come,
He's
take a
waving,
seat.
which
Join
obviously
in.
can't. Waving doesn't
Oh, all the
translate.
seats have gone into next door for some reason. They use it as an excuse. The term is now used as an excuse for people to do whatever they want. What? Are you gonna record, or are you just gonna
Trigger
go
warning.
on? I don't get it.
Trigger warning.
That's my trigger.
So when someone says mayonnaise isn't a gender,
That is. Oh, I don't. I'm confused.
That's like
The
a red
internet
flag.
baffles me.
it moves
I had to
so
Google, you know,
quickly and
it's
it's
like
so weird.
MRW. No, MRW.
Men's
I
rights
had to
activist?
Google that because I didn't understand what it was.
MRW is...
My reaction when.
Oh, no, sorry. MRA is men's rights activist.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, let's not talk about the MRI.
Men's rights activist. In other words, a person who has never
Let's
seen...
keep it-
Someone who's never seen another person's genitalia except theirs.
Oh, did you bring your gun in with you today? I've got mine.
Oh, I found a pellet in my trousers. It's somewhere on top of the
I found one in my shoe this morning because they're all in the bottom of my bag. I thought I'd get so tired and bored that I'd just start shooting people.
Yeah,
With a
I
lifter.
did think about it, and then I thought, yeah, I'll do that, and then I forgot.
To the worst.
Well,
You are the
Oh, you got nice
worst.
lipstick on today.
well,
That makes up for it.
I'm going to start 2016 glamorously.
We got well yet.
Now you've got 8.5 hours left.
Oh.
You got time, y'all. You got time.
I think we should tell the story about when we moved the shelves in the stockroom.
Have we not already told that story?
I don't think so. Or have we?
I'm sure we've
Oh,
told
Oh,
that story.
never mind then.
We'll cut that bit out.
What else? I've got the wall.
The wall! We need to talk about the
The
wall.
water's on the wall.
With the Pink
It
Floyd
was a
thing
cold,
too?
lonely night.
We were all here. You were here. No, you weren't here.
No. Okay, so the story of the wall has to begin with the story of my Christmas structure.
Oh, Jesus. Quite literally.
Oh,
Named it.
speaking of which,
Be planned
you've
but
been
unfulfilled.
walked out by Picture House Central because they've got
They've got a Christmas structure.
kind
They've got
of.
a Christmas. They've got a fucking Christmas structure.
Yeah.
They've got a Christmas structure. You.
It's not the same, but they've got they've done it up, man. It's Christmassy as fuck. Anyway, bastards. Your Christmas structure is, somewhere.
I had visions of a beautiful Christmas structure.
And I had no doubt in my mind that it
You
wouldn't happen.
I was determined to make it happen. And
If I was allowed to gamble,
and it
I would have
started,
put money on it.
when did it start? Like the beginning of last week of November, beginning of December?
Well, it started when I was doing that board, and that was up on the 1st.
Yeah. So last week in November, I saw something on the internet.
On
That's
Pinterest.
where it all goes down.
On Pinterest.
Pin.
Born for White Women, Pinterest.
Mhm.
Where I saw a beautiful Christmas structure, and it was like an archway made out of presents. And I thought, do you know what? I can bloody do that. And so I began.
Sorry,
Is
why
that
have
what
we
the
not taken a
final?
picture of the boxes that are in the doorway by the bar
That's
and then
not
just
what
put
the
close
plan
enough?
is.
Because that's what it. If you
What?
found it on Pinterest and it didn't
That was the
happen,
plan
that's
with the
close
boxes,
enough.
I'm
yeah.
doing
Oh,
There's a
that.
picture
my
of
heart and my
it.
hymen have
What did you think we were going to do with the boxes?
Make a fort, like a normal person.
Well, we did.
Well, you did in the end.
I know what we're going to do with them now is I'm going to smash Rosilla.
Aliona has
Godzilla.
requested video footage of that.
Yeah, but that's going to happen.
Oh, do it like a pile of leaves.
I'm just going to jump. Oh, we could just try and make a bridge of Dave again.
God.
On a large scale. Anyway, Christmas structure.
So I began planning my Christmas structure.
No, you didn't. You
I
went,
did.
I need boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's
the
I had a
boxes.
plan. That was my plan. So I collected all of the Christmas boxes and then started to wrap them, and this took several weeks.
I wrapped them.
You
first
wrapped
because
a
you
lot of
weren't
them.
doing it.
I was constructing them and collecting them,
She was supervising.
and I was also
I was managing it.
And it kept getting later and later and later and later. And anyway, so it got to
The 18th.
the 18th, where
It was the no. Was that the wall?
the wall was the week before.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
guys.
Um,
Why was I so tired?
Got
That
to-
wall. Yeah, you know.
a week before the staff Christmas party, where I was determined to have it up by the staff Christmas party.
Why was I in such a bad mood that day?
Life.
Yeah, probably. Oh, was that not the day that we'd been out? We'd been out with was that the day after we went out and met Jill? No, maybe not. When did Jill come over? I can't remember now.
Like every other day since she's been here.
No,
No, when did she
originally.
arrive in the country?
The 14th of November.
Right,
Oh,
it must
no.
have been. No,
I don't
well
know.
after
Well, it was on the
because when we went to see her, we were doing Thanksgiving.
9th of December. I don't know why I was in a bad mood. Oh no, because we went and
Oh, it was that night.
that night that we stayed here and drank. I mean, what?
Yeah. What?
That was why, because I'd been out drinking and I was tired.
Yeah. So
I was in a bad mood.
there were many boxes available, and I think we got to the point where Kate was like, I wish we could just.
Well, no, because I locked you in a box fort because you were talking about Civil War.
Yeah.
And then I put Skrillex on really loud and was like, Deanna, I can't hear you. Oh my god, what's happening? And Dave was just laughing. And so...
And then Katie decided she wanted to extend that and block everyone out. And then decided that we were going to
Make
wall
a wall.
ourselves in to the managerial offices.
Well, I gave us the kitchen as well.
Yeah, we got a kitchen. We had supplies. We were ready to
I
rock
had
out.
supplies. Ooh, sorry about that.
And so we built a wall. A glorious wall.
It's pretty good. And then to top it off, we put a sign on the wall.
Yeah.
The sign read, Do not disturb.
disturb.
Important manager stuff happening inside. When I wrote the sign, I was like, this is funny. People will just joke about it and probably knock the wall down. What actually happened was
The wall was respected.
the wall was respected way too much
No, we
to
are.
the point that
We were very.
we hid behind it to try and scare people, and they didn't even stop.
Didn't even flinch.
They just walked straight
Just-
past it and just accepted that it was
Course.
happening.
Yeah.
And they were asking about what the important manager stuff was.
They genuinely thought we had something to do.
But instead, we just hid
Instead,
behind it.
I was.
Well, we waited till Nick came up. And
what did you have? You had a
I had a tie on my head.
What did I have?
You had
You had the hat on.
Santa hat.
Oh, the Santa hat. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we both had an umbrella.
An umbrella.
And accosted him,
Yes.
yelling, "Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Friend or foe?" And he did exactly what I said he was going to do: pull his phone out and take pictures.
Yeah, whichever.
I haven't seen that picture actually of us.
All this candid
Those
business that
questionable
goes on
stains on my
behind
jacket.
closed
My jacket.
doors.
I don't know. I'm a slob.
Okay.
It's fine.
A slow.
I
Yeah, that was
didn't get lucky. I'm just dirty.
Okay.
a good day's work.
It was an excellent day's work.
It was a
And
it was a day.
it was a day.
It was a
We
day.
can't
And
say there was
I
any
think
work
it
involved.
really helped me understand exactly how much authority we have.
I know, it's crazy, right? Don't come in, there's a wall.
There's
Okay.
all the boxes.
Okay.
The wall was made out of like these wrapped boxes, the bin, and like just other random stuff
Yeah.
we had in the
Yeah.
office.
Christmas Lego set.
It was pretty much.
But how was the wall taken down?
I
I think it's the real. I think the real story is how the wall,
The wall
was
wasn't
taken
taken down. Well, it was
Okay.
in a way.
So during the construction of the wall and then subsequent enjoyment of
No,
the
because
wall,
somebody
everyone kept saying, "Oh, the wall's gonna get knocked down by some clumsy fucker eventually."
And I thought it would be me, because
Yeah.
I am the clumsiest.
And I kept going, no, it'll be fine. And we had constructed a removable section of the wall so that we could get out in case of emergency. And I was using one such occasion to get some water. And
I had already made sure I had all the supplies I needed, and I went to the toilet and everything. This one didn't. She's like, oh, blah, 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 I gotta get water, oh, I gotta go to the toilet, oh, God, no.
I had what I can only describe as a leg spasm in that I was trying to step over a box when my leg decided that instead of going all the way over the box, it was somewhat violently and aggressively stabbed down onto the top of the box, which surprised me so much that I in fact jumped backwards into the rest
Yeah,
of the
I'm
wall.
pretty sure you yelled, you went, and then all I heard was all the boxes. So I ran out, took a picture, and then left her there to die.
I couldn't breathe.
Good.
Oh, it was so funny.
Suffer under your weather.
But we better wrap up because they're going to see this.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, in terms of what I would like to see for 2016, I would like to see a continuation of the monumental things that we have built in 2015.
I'd like to see a continuation of some of the stuff that we've got going. I want to say fruit and nut.
No.
Fruit and nut is all I'm going to say. I don't want to give too much away in case Dave actually does this
stuff.
He's not going to
By the time this goes up, hopefully everything will have come to fruition.
Oh.
He knows it's me anyway. Fucking son of a bitch. I don't know why he doesn't suspect you.
Because I
Asshole.
was exceptionally. You've just got to keep going. It's like the Shaggy song. It wasn't me. You've just
I know,
got
but
to
I
keep
did.
doing
I
it
don't
until
know.
there is doubt.
Well,
The thing
wait.
is, I threw Katie under the bus for it.
Of course.
No, I didn't. Actually, no, I didn't. I tried.
No, but you were like, oh, it wouldn't be her. She would have
I
fucking told
used
me.
his
There's no
suspicion
way.
of Katie to get myself out of the clear because I was like, "There's no way it could be Katie. She would have told me, of course. Like we'd be in this together. She's the Batman to my Robin.
Of course,
What?
Yeah. Which, I mean, is true.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We'll
So,
see.
yeah.
We'll see how it goes. That's what I'm looking forward to. I might cut that bit out just in case. Like, Katie's going to find
We'll
out.
use it for extras in
Yeah.
a later DVD release.
Uncut version. No. No, we can't ever do an uncut version. There's one recording that we did with Ibrahim, and I've had to cut it down so much that we can't use it. Because of it's just like stuff that we should never have recorded, and if people find out, I think I'll just lose my job. Basically. Never mind.
Totally worth it.
So, I
We'll
would
see,
love
we'll
it.
Anyway, what are you looking forward to New Year's?
What am I looking forward to New Year's? I have not quite a resolution, but I have resolved, as it were, to just be more productive and be more kind of creative and stuff. So I'm hopefully just going to be doing more things.
Our fancy artwork was created by Nick, by the way,
Yeah,
which is
I love it.
amazing.
And I'm
You're
going to get
welcome.
him to draw some more.
Inspired by the great Charles Schultz.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think what you should do is like different depictions, like different styles. So do like a comic book version.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Superhero
Like,
version.
yeah, like a
Okay.
or
Shot
you
by
know,
Captain Marvel.
Shakespeare
No,
version.
Wonder Woman. No.
Black Widow.
All of us as Wonder Woman. Yes.
Yeah.
Next one will be all of us as Wonder Woman. Done.
I like it. Yeah, so just like different versions, but the same the four of us.
Okay. All right.
But like, yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I think that would be quite funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Nick's pretty good at drawing, so.
Yeah.
Are you good?
You are
Better than I am.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, have a happy new year, everyone.
Happy New Year!
Hopefully, we'll. I'm cutting that. Right. Toodaloo.
Bye. Catch us next year.
Yeah, next year. Oh,
For
Same
chance
bat
to win the
time, same
2016
bat
drinking
channel.
Game of will my liver give out today or not?
it'll be alright.
Sweat.
It'll be alright.
Sweat.
Bye.
Bye.